The important thing is that Sikh must wear turban. And if you find, for example, and this is the message actually I have been imparting, and a lot of other people who are active in giving some information about Sikh faith to others, is that if you find a person who is wearing a turban, there's 99% chance that that person is going to be a Sikh. Because other people in this country, even if they were wearing turbans at their home countries, they may not do so when they come to the West. And the other thing is that, as I said, if you find a person, 99% chance is that that person is going to be a Sikh. And likewise, 99% of people who wear turban in this country are going to be Sikh. So that is one thing. We are actively working on it for the simple reason that immediately after 9/11, the first mortality took place here in Phoenix, Mesa, Arizona. If you remember, 4 days after 9/11, when Balbir Singh Sodhi, who was a gas station owner, was killed outside his gas station in the middle of the day while he was planting flowers. And the very reason he was killed was because he was wearing a turban. And the person who killed him, he felt that he belongs to those group of people who were responsible for attack on the United States of America. Although he was born and raised in India and had nothing to do with Islamic faith, he was a Sikh. And interestingly enough, for example, people of other faith may want to keep a turban or may not want to keep a turban when they come to the Western countries. If you remember at the time of 9/11, if you looked at the TV, all day they were showing the religious hierarchy sitting in Afghanistan. Osama bin Laden and everybody else was having turban. But the people who invaded this country, or the terrorists who attacked World Trade Center or other places, none of them had turban. But they belong to the same faith. In other words, turban for non-Sikh is arbitrary. They could keep it or they could not keep it. But to be a Sikh, no matter where you live and what you do, you have to have a turban. Having said that, I also want to say that a lot of Sikhs who come to this country or other Western countries, in order to make their life easier, they may not keep turban. And it's not that we punish them, we simply hope that they keep it, but they are accepted into the faith as it is. As I said about hate crime, there were about 17 Sikhs who have been killed since 9/11. If you remember, in 2012, in the month of August, six Sikhs were killed in Wisconsin in one of the Gurdwara while the services were going on, because one shooter walked in and he killed 6 people.